Considering the crazy number of launches under rupees 25,000 in the recent past, that list of best phones under 25,000 needed an immediate update. That's exactly what we're going to be doing in this video. I've picked out top 5 of my favorite phones under rupees 25,000 in, ascending order of importance. And the best part about this video is that we've tested almost every single one of them, and we have reviews for all of them and comparisons on our channel already. So if you want a more detailed look at it, you can go check the specific videos out. So if you're here for the very first time, I'm Ershad, you're watching Trakin English, your destination for detailed, incisive gadget reviews. Let's start off with the fifth phone in my list, the Infinix Zero 30 5G. Infinix came out of nowhere and gave a banger of a phone with this device. Best part is it's got a curved AMOLED display with 144Hz refresh rate, but more importantly, you've got Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection on the front as well. And the Dimensity 8020 chip inside the phone is a good performer. It's almost as powerful as the Dimensity 7200. But along with that, the most important thing is the base storage variant itself is 256GB, and this is UFS 3.1 storage. So the storage speeds are very fast too. And the basics like the 5000 mAh battery, fast charging at 68 watt, all of that is taken care of. And the camera performance is not too bad either, especially considering that you can actually record videos at 4K 60 FPS using the front camera as well. That is a purpose that a lot of folks are looking for in this price category. Now, it's not like the phone doesn't have its set of flaws. The software experience on the Infinix Zero 30 5G is not too bad. There's actually no bloatware, but Infinix promises only 1 year of software update, which is too low. And the camera performance in low light is not that great. We tested it with other phones in this price class, and those were generally better. Now, who should consider the Zero 30 5G? Anybody who wants a great set of features at a good, affordable price tag. But more importantly, for the vloggers out there, it could be a good, option to consider, considering the 4K 60 FPS recording option. Now, the next two phones in my list are the Vivo T2 Pro and the iQOO Z7 Pro in the fourth and the third spot. And, these are very similar phones, but with different set of priorities. For example, the iQOO has its gaming DNA going on, so it's got motion controls and all of that. But Vivo is more focused towards camera. But talking about these phones, you've got the same 6.78-inch curved AMOLED panel, very bright panel, 120Hz refresh rate. It looks very good. And both these phones have the Dimensity 7200 chip, and we all know that it's a very powerful chip. The only problem is that it's UFS 2.2 storage. It should have been UFS 3.1, which is available on the Infinix Zero 30. Now, these phones also come with a 4600 mAh battery inside and 66 watt fast charging support as well. But more importantly, what I like about the Vivo T2 Pro is the camera performance. Despite the fact that you do not get ultra-wide on both the phones, but the quality of the camera is very good, especially the primary camera, the kind of pictures that you get, the skin tones, the low light performance, all of that is very good. The selfies are also very good. It's the Vivo algorithm that comes into play out here. It's not like the iQOO is not as good, but Vivo is slightly better. And on both the phones, you can expect 2 years of software updates and 3 years of security updates as well. You can pick either one depending on whichever brand you prefer, either it's Vivo or iQOO. But if you're confused, then if you're a gamer, go for the iQOO. If you're somebody who's a camera enthusiast, go for the Vivo. Now, the next phone on my list is something that is slightly older, but it's still available for under rupees 25,000, and for that price it's actually a very good deal, and it's the Realme GT Neo 3. Now, the thing about the Realme GT Neo 3 and why you should consider it, primarily because you've got the MediaTek Dimensity 8100 chip inside, and this is a proper flagship grade chip, and it's very, very powerful. Especially if you're a gamer, you can play BGMI and Call of Duty at such good high graphics and very good frame rates as well without the phone throttling too much. This is worth considering for somebody who is a performance enthusiast. The display is also a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection as well. This is a rarity in this price class. And you've got your standard 50MP plus 8MP plus 2MP camera setup and a 16MP selfie camera on the front. And considering you've also got a stereo speaker setup, the multimedia experience along with the good display is pretty good. And talking about performance, you also got LPDDR5 RAM, UFS 3.1 storage. So when you combine that with the Dimensity 8100 chip, it's proper flagship grade performance that you can expect from it. So yeah, under 25,000, this is one of the best performing phones for sure. Now, the problems include there is definitely a lot of bloatware that you will have to remove, and there's only one software update left on this phone. It came with Android 12, so only one will be left. So Android 13 and Android 14 was promised, so only Android 14 will be available for it. And apart from that, and more importantly as well, the camera performance is very okayish. It's not as good as the Vivos or the iQOOs. Alright, now coming to my favorite phone in this list, the Motorola Edge 40 Neo. And it's not even touching 25,000 rupees, okay? Now this phone is about 21,000 rupees. And it's a banger. By the way, we have a detailed video of this phone that we put up recently. Go check it out if you haven't yet. You'll get to know everything that you need to know. But what Motorola has managed to do with this phone is create a package that is very attractive. Yes, it doesn't have the best system on chip. It has the Dimensity 7030, which is good enough for this price class, but it has stereo speakers, IP68 rating, fast charging, a proper 5000 mAh battery, the works. And the camera setup includes a 50MP primary, 13MP ultra wide, which also doubles up as a macro camera, and a 32MP selfie camera, using which you can actually shoot 4K videos using the front camera, which is again a rarity in this price class. Now, IP68, I mentioned that as a throwaway thing, but that is the most important thing on this phone. In fact, it's so good that quite a few people that I know are considering the H40 Neo over the Motorola H40, which is more expensive. And of course, you've got Motorola's promise of Android 13 with 2 years of software updates, 3 years of security updates, and it's clean. It doesn't have any bloatware whatsoever. It's great, honestly. And the stereo speaker sounds really good along with Dolby Atmos as well. But there are a couple of points that might be minor niggles for some. If you're somebody who's looking for performance, especially, this is not the phone for you, because obviously it doesn't perform as well as the Realme GT Neo 3. But it is at least more affordable than the Realme GT Neo 3, which is definitely something that a lot of people will be looking for. And hopefully Motorola doesn't delay the updates. That is something that has been a problem for a lot of Motorola customers, and they've been talking about it. So yeah, hopefully that's fixed. So these were my list of the best phones that you can buy right now. But trust me, things will change really soon, because there are the Diwali sales coming. There will be the Flipkart Big Billion Days and Amazon Great Indian Festival. And at that time, you'll see discounts on certain phones that will be very, very exciting for you. For example, the Nothing Phone 1 is apparently going to be priced under rupees 25,000. And for that price, that phone is a really good device, especially considering with the updates it's become better over the time, and it also looks so unique and different that you will definitely stand out if you buy that phone. And another phone, especially for the kind of camera algorithm and performance that you get, the Pixel 6a could be something that you consider, but I find it very difficult to recommend the Google Pixel 6a, primarily because of the fact that it's generally otherwise not a great phone to use. During the deal time, we will make a separate video of all the best deals. So what you have to do for that is subscribe to the channel. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep tracking and stay safe.